Content warning. This episode contains moderate depictions of depression or depressive episodes, PTSD, and thoughts of possible attempts at suicide. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here, and we're going to be taking another look at Raptor Boyfriend today. Last episode was extremely depressing, and we're not doing good, folks. The friend group appears to be kind of pulling apart at the seams. It's really sad, but we're going to keep going, because what else are you supposed to do with sadness other than swallow it down and push through your pain? I wish I could say that after the winter break we came back to school. Damn it. Sorry. I'm just playing with things. I wish I could say that after the winter break we came back to school and started hanging out again. That we worked things out and everything went back to normal, but that didn't happen. We'd see each other in the hallways and even say hi, but it was like there was this distance between us. It hurt the most when Robert and I stopped hanging out. When we would pass in the halls, he would still say hey, but it wasn't the same. He used to be so excited to hang out, leave funny messages on my answering machine, but not so much anymore. Now he's hanging out with those old snowboarding buddies, and it's like nothing ever happened between us. Even that time when we were alone outside his place now felt like ages ago, and since neither of us was going to acknowledge it, it might as well have never happened. I just felt like when I lived in the city again, like when I had a falling out with my friend there. We were at this concert with my dad, and we ran into some other kids from my school, and they made fun of us and called us babies. I could tell it really bothered her. For a while, we still talked here and there, but eventually we stopped, and then it was like she hated me. So I started hating her. I don't even know why. No, this time there was no plan or goal to win them back. And it seemed like every plan I made just ended up blowing up in my face, so instead I made a rule. I was never going to make a plan again. Yep, that's right. I was living on the edge. Well, yeah, but if I didn't make a plan or a goal, then there was no way it would go wrong. Do you see what my logic was? So, yep, that was the plan. Then one morning, about a month before the last day of school, I found a note from my dad on the fridge. Wow, now my lighting's looking great. Thanks, cloud cover outside. Wow, I'm looking great. Little blown out. Oh, nope, the lighting's back. Never mind. Everybody say goodbye to the good lighting. Okay. Stella, you okay? Oh, hey. I'm okay. You sure? You look kind of tragically unhip. No, I was gonna say bummed. Yeah, well, I just got some... my dad left me this note. I haven't been avoiding you. I never said you were. Oh, yeah, I know, but I wasn't sure if maybe you thought I was. Because me and the guys are just... well, we've been hanging out and stuff. Not that I don't want to hang out with... oh, Robert. And then suddenly we were interrupted by Day and Taylor. It was so awkward. Oh, hey. So, I guess this is it then, huh? What? You know, graduation is next week, so... right. Goodbye, Ladle High. I know, right? We should all do something. Like what? Well, I was gonna throw one last huge end of the year bash. Oh, that's still happening? Yeah, I thought, wow, this is a huge time skip. So they literally hung out for 6 months. Not even, really. And then they kind of split up after winter break, and now it's like, what, June? And they haven't talked since? That makes me sad. So instead of like having a whole year, it was like we had 6 good months, and that's it. That's depressing. Yeah, I thought so. Next weekend. You're still playing, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's been a while since we agreed to that. Okay, what about you, Day? You still in? Yeah, I might have an appointment with the guidance counselor then. On the weekend? Really? Yep, kind of last minute, so, well, shit. Alright then. We kind of fell in this awkward silence again, and it felt like this was my perfect chance to tell them my news, but everyone was so down, I couldn't stand to bring the mood down any further. Stella, are you gonna go? To what? Robert's party? What's the news? Oh, oh, okay, never mind. Of course. You know what? No worries. I'll probably just go see doing with the guys at Zach's cottage anyways. So I guess this is it then. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'll see you around? Yeah, maybe. Wait, I have, something to tell you all. It's not a huge deal, but, well, okay, it's kind of big and it sucks, so Stella, I'm moving. No way, like, for real? Yeah, I found out from a terrible note my dad left for me this morning. Damn. When are you moving? Basically right after school ends? My dad's mentioned that he might not want to stay here, but I guess I didn't think he was serious or, like, actually gonna sell my grandma's house. Yeah, that's harsh. Figured we had at least the rest of the summer. Everyone was pretty shocked. I couldn't bear to look at any of them, especially Robert. I knew that if I did, I might have started crying for real. Well, everyone knows what this means, right? Huh? The party's gotta happen now. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Seriously? I've never been more serious. There's no way I'm gonna let Stella get through high school unpartied. Yeah, right. So the party is back on. You bet, self-love. Hearing him call me that again lifted my spirits way up then. And you had all better be there. I'm gonna cry. I'm so emotional over these teenagers letting a drunken party. Damn it, rocket adrift. We gotta give Stella the handoffs she deserves. Right, Taylor? I'll be there. For sure. Cool. I mean, thanks. Awesome and settled. I'm inviting everyone I know. Getting all the kegs and ladle. Everyone you know, you say. It's gonna be a total rager. Right. No better way to have a meaningful goodbye than inviting half of Ladle High to a Robert Raptorson Rager. Sounds intense. Okay, everyone, I need you all to listen up. Yes, Coach. This could very well be the last time we have together. And Sir Robert of the Holy Rail refuses to let things die so easily, especially the bond of a round table so righteous. It is on all of us to see this end of the year bash through for self-love and everyone we've ever known. For we will be fondly remembered by all who had the privilege of joining our bash. Cool, no pressure. Taylor, with your awe-inspiring tunes, you will sing our triumphs for all to hear. Sure, stick to the set list too. Day, you will bring through your wise eyes and sharp wit to see everyone through to the end of the night. We'll see how my sharp wit will be after a few beers. And I will bravely host the party at Manor Raptorson, providing munchies, cakes, and weed for all. Cool, what should I do? My fair lady, just bring yourself a party attitude and ice. We do actually need ice. You have the biggest trucks, so... Alright, on it. Oh, so now you know what to do. See you all at my place this weekend. For sure. Yes, sir. Yeah. Somehow, Robert managed to turn all around and get everyone together for the party again. I was so nervous and excited to make it a good time. I kept thinking about what ice to bring. How much would we need? 1 bag or 3? Cubed or crushed? Regular or slow melting? When I got home from school that Friday, I knew I would have to mentally prepare myself. I can't believe her dad would literally just leave a note. You know that feeling that if you don't do something, time will just stand still? That day after school, I just sat there staring at the TV, hoping that if I did that and nothing else, time itself would stop. And maybe I wouldn't have to move. I wouldn't have to leave Ladle. Why local residents are thinking of leaving Ladle? Coming up. Actually, yeah. Welcome to another beautiful spring day in Ladle, Ontario. Today in Ladle Weekly, local Mayor Austin Pennington plans to start construction on a new housing subdivision in the North Bay region after the highway expansion deal came through last month. The Ladle Treasury is optimistic about the financial benefits this will bring to the small town. Hopefully, the predicted budget will be able to cover road repairs and an upgrade to the local community and recreation center. However, some of the locals voiced concern over possible scrutiny from the wider Ontario population that the highway may bring with it and what this means for their more reclusive residents. More updates to follow along with the North Bay regional weather forecast after these messages. We're moving. Finally, we'll have more time to see together and see friends in the city. But she has no friends in the city. She has friends here. We got a super deal on the house and we can finally leave this boring town. Can't wait. Love, Dad. That's horrendous. Doesn't her dad has literally been absent. He doesn't know that, like, this is the one place that she's had friends and that this house is important to her. Yeah, let's listen to the messages. Hello, Mr. Sir Roasted. This is Ian. I'm calling in regards to the Reynolds offer on the house. The Reynolds are happy to settle for the original asking price, but I have a few stipulations. Please call me back. Congratulations. Hey, self-love. So the party's later tonight at 8. I'm expecting you there, and I was thinking it would be cool if we hung out later. Just the two of us. Anyways, your call. Oh, yeah, and give me a call, too, if you feel like talking. Or if not, then I'll see you at the party. Hey, Stella. I don't know why I keep leaving messages on here. If you want to call me, you'll just call me. I mean, sorry, that came out wrong. I definitely want to hear from you if you want to talk about stuff. Call me anytime. Okay, bye. Stella, everything's so wild right now, am I right? I'm here if you want to talk about anything. If not, I understand. I'll just see you at Robert's party later. Sorry. Okay, later. Robert wrote us another poem, right? Important. Tell yourself, get better. Oop, wait. Get better. work harder, be stronger, have the guts to make the right call. Keep my eye on the ball, not stall. You will make it when the things crash down. Split on the ground. Bleed out. Forget my fear. Leave it at the door. Ignore it. Push forward. Break free. Do more. Do something important. Wait, no. We have 7 episodes in this. Because there's 7 poems. So we have to have 7 episodes, right? This can't be that unless we get one for like an ending. Hey, Stella. Hey, Robert. I'm so stoked you called. Really? Of course. I know it's been a while. Sorry, Self-Love. Those guys from the snowboard team, you know, the ones I went swimming with earlier, they just wanted to hang out again, you know, for old time's sake. Since we're, like, graduating soon, so yeah. I couldn't say no, right? I get it. I know I'm not, like, cool. Not like them. What? No! Come on, Robert. We both know I'm not like them. They're athletic and daring and good-looking, and I'm so what? Sad, dorky, a wallflower. Stop! And you're just like them. But I'm not. You so are. Stella, you know better than anyone. Never mind. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll never change. What do you mean? Nothing. Just know that I don't regret 1 second of our time together. Robert, me neither. That time you pranked me so hard at the lake, I was like legitimately proud. It was so good. And then you totally dropped my clothes in the mud. I didn't mean to. Nah, you probably meant to steal them, right? Well, maybe. Ha, busted. We had some sweet times. I really hope this party's gonna be the best party I ever throw. Robert, you know you don't need to throw the whole party for me. Well, I want to. And I want to make up for, well, you know. Right. And when it's over, would you still like to hang out? Just the 2 of us? Yeah, sure. It would mean a lot for you to be there. Of course I can be there. Cool. I'll see you later at the party, Self-Love. Yeah, see you. Oh my god, I'm so anxious about this party. Once I had gathered my thoughts and the ice, I left for Robert's. I remember being in the car nearly shaking with excitement. I was going to a party, a real party. Felt like everything was happening all at once. The party, me moving, the group getting back together, and, well, at that point I had no idea what else to expect. It was all changing. I had to pull over to calm down. Meanwhile, the ice was slowly melting along with my brain. Eventually, I could breathe again and made my way to the massive bright lights and music that was Robert's house that night. And then there I was at my first real party, finally. And you know what I found out? I don't like parties. It was loud, crowded, stinky, and I couldn't find anyone. And then I got there and I saw that 15 people were already there. I was immediately overwhelmed. I didn't recognize anyone. Where are my friends? I began having a nightmarish vision of not being able to find Robert, Day, or Taylor. Of people seeing me pushing through the crowd and laughing at me, pitying me for not being able to find anyone to talk to, and maybe also for my smallness. Just when I maybe thought it wasn't too late to turn around and back away, I saw Day. I remember running to her like a drowning swimmer to a life preserver. Day! Oh, Stella, hey. Her whole face seemed to brighten and I felt mine do the same. So I guess Robert really meant it when he said he'd invite half of Ladle. I know, right? I don't think I've ever seen this many teenagers in one place. That's counting school. Yeah, and at least they're dispersed in different classes and stuff, but here, they're all so close together. It's worse inside. I was headed to the washroom when I stepped on something squishy. What was it? Nothing. Just a person. What? Yeah, you know Bryce, the deer-looking guy with the antlers? Vaguely? Well, he was just laying on the ground singing along to the music while people stepped on him. Is he okay? He seemed totally fine. What the hell? I know. For a moment, it was like old times and I just wanted to stay like this forever. Hey, so since it's loud, I was thinking, yeah? After we say hey to everyone, maybe we could... Oh, so you actually turned up. I honestly didn't think you had the freaking guts. Oh, hey Ingrid. Stella. Well, why wouldn't I show up to a party that was thrown for me? Whoa, what? Since when would this party for you? Since I'm moving away next month. Really? I mean, I'm so sorry. It's really too bad. Hey, so Ingrid, could you grab me a drink? Sure, Day. But you won't mind if I say my goodbye to Stella? I really am sorry about your leaving so soon, but hey, it's not so bad, I guess. I mean, you were barely even a blip on our friggin' radar after all. Ingrid! What were you expecting anyways, showing up senior year? Not like you could have made much of an impression anyways. You're only acting this way because no one threw a party for you. Actually, I don't need a pity party every time something goes slightly wrong in my life. I can't even believe you sometimes, Ingrid. Anyways, we'll be seeing you, I guess. Day and I are gonna hang around for a little bit, but then we have to leave early. We've got plans, so... Oh, really? That's right. We have some pretty important things to talk about, so... Okay. No, actually, I wanted to stay and have my goodbye with Stella. You know, the whole reason why we came here? Oh, sure. Go right ahead. Act like you're really gonna miss her. Like she even deserves a friggin' party. Well, I think she does. Why do you want to act like you're so close all the time? You barely even hang out with her anymore. That's not... I could tell the day was getting frustrated. It was true. We hadn't spoken in months before this. Then that nagging voice in the back of my mind started getting a little louder. What if Ingrid was right? What if I wasn't really that close with Day after all? What if I was kidding myself? Hey, isn't that Robert heading over? Why don't you go talk to him? Whoa. When Robert came over, he was super drunk already. I was surprised since it was only 8:30. Hey, ladies. Glad you can join us tonight. Hi, Robert. I put the ice in the cooler. I hope that's okay. It's totally cool. No, it's not. I gotta be honest. I took too long coming here, and by the time I finally made it, it was basically just a bag of lukewarm water with a few ice cubes floating in it. People have to bob for beer now. Hey, that's all good. That's ice's final form anyways, am I right? I guess. What's with all the long faces, huh? Turn those frowns upside down. This is the fun police, and I'm here to woo-woo, take you in for questioning. For a harsh and everyone's mellow. Doesn't the fun police work the other way around? The other way around what? Huh? Have another beer day. Come on, cheer up. Aren't you like graduating with honors or something? Something like that. Then it's time to get wasted. No more studying until college, right? I could tell Day was having a hard time after college was mentioned. She looked guilty. And the silence got even louder if that was even possible. All right. I know it'll cheer you all up. What have I, Sir Robert of the Holy Grail, do my famous keg stand? Just for you. Why was he looking at me? When it was hard to look away, he had such a way of looking at me. Especially when he stood so close, it made my knees weak. Keg stand? Yeah, this guy's gonna keg stand, everyone. Brandon looked more out of it than usual, too. And as the local stoner, I didn't think that was possible. Then suddenly a whole bunch of people were surrounding us, probably half the party. It was becoming a scene. Hey, what's going on? When I felt someone tall behind me, I looked up and met Taylor's eyes. Hey, Taylor. What's his face is gonna do with keg stand, right? Thanks for the support, Brandon. You know, I've always kind of considered you to be my hype man in a weird way. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hype man, someone who gets the crowd all riled up, and are you doing this, or? Yeah, totally. All right, everyone, make way. Do you need someone to, like, hold your ankles or something? Hold his ankles? Oh, right, a keg stand is when someone else does a handstand on a keg while they drink from it. That sounds awesome, right? So no assistance necessary, Taylor, my man. Really? Back before, I always do my handstands freestyle. Is this a good idea? Yeah, maybe. Come on, everyone, ready? Yeah, let's go, Robert. Holy shit, he's gonna do it? I watched as Robert got ready to do something wicked dangerous and remembered Jessica's words about his accident. Could help but feel like I should have stopped it somehow, but what was it gonna do? The whole crowd was cheering him on. And then I saw Jessica standing up a little ways away and I was surprised. I didn't think she wanted to show up to Robert's party after everything that happened, but the look on her face as she watched, I think she was regretting her decision. Alright, okay, I just gotta get a good angle. Dude, just do it. What's the holdup? Yeah, come on. You used to just do it. Don't think about it. Just go. I could see Robert start to falter. I saw a look in his eyes I've never seen before. It was fear. Robert. Everyone cheered and cheered, but he just kept standing there frozen in place. And eventually, the cheering just kind of died out and everything got really awkward. The crowd finally started to move out when it was clear nothing was going to happen. I could see Jessica was standing there, but Robert didn't seem to notice. In fact, he didn't seem to notice any of us still standing there. Robert? He wouldn't move. It was like he was frozen in that moment, still getting ready to do the cake stand. Man, what was that? You majorly wussed out. Hey, come on, Brandon. Whatever. You used to be so different. Then in the moment, Robert muttered something about having to get something from inside, and he just disappeared into the house. I felt terrible. I wanted to run after him, but things got worse somehow. Brandon, what the hell, dude? What? Now your little groupies are around you? You think you can call me out, man? How much weed did you even smoke before we got here? The hell does that matter, tall toe? I don't remember you having a problem when you were bumming my weed last year. That was back then. Yeah, back when you gave a shit. At least I thought you did. What are you even talking about? I'm talking about how this used to be about you and me. We get high and write songs about all the bullshit going on in the world, and it wasn't me who stopped giving a shit, okay? Oh, come on, you had plenty of chances to say something about it, but you just didn't care. Is this about the band, or you know what, forget it. You don't need the band, you've got your own sound now. You want to play that weird acoustic shit, go right ahead, but I'm not getting up there tonight. So you're bailing on our gig. It's not our gig anymore. Is this all because I want to play one of the songs I wrote? It's just one song, come on. Whatever, see ya. I watched as Brandon and Taylor split, and suddenly I found myself alone again, at a party full of strangers that was supposedly meant for me. I suppose I could have felt more sorry for myself, but the only thing I could think about was... what am I gonna do? I have to fix this. I felt myself being pulled in all different directions. Day, Taylor, and Robert, they'd become the most important people in my life. Then suddenly I was losing everything. My whole world was falling apart, and as usual, I felt frozen inside my own head. I thought of Day and how she seemed like she wanted to tell me something. I thought of Taylor and his fight with Brandon, but more than anything, I thought of holding on to Robert on the back of his dirt bike, racing through the forest. My hair whipping into my face and eyes, the smell of gasoline, the little rocks flying up onto my legs while we passed through the forest, the tree branches scratching at my arms. I really hated dirt biking. It's like everything I don't like wrapped into a single loud, uncomfortable experience. Like this party. But I would never have known that if I didn't try it. And I never would have tried it if I hadn't had someone to hold on to. If I hadn't had Robert to hold on to. He was the one I drove home last, just to spend that little bit of time with. He was the one I tried desperately to be alone with during our school project. He was the one I almost kissed during the whole Ladle Ripper thing. He was the one I dreamt about at night. He was the person I wanted to cheer up the most during the holidays. He gave me poems, and I never thought he could be that sensitive. I thought about how different he seemed at the party, how sad it had all been. Before I knew it, I was rushing to find him. I looked for him everywhere around the party. But everyone already left. Everyone except Jessica. Hey, are you looking for Robert? Yes. That look in his eyes, he had it in the day you went snowboarding. It scares me. Is this about his accident? Maybe. He never talks about it, but I don't think I've ever seen him freeze up like that. Something must be up with him. Honestly, after our fight, I started to believe that he was fine, that maybe the accident really didn't bother him. Maybe I did want him to be more messed up than he really was. Not so that I could baby him or anything, but because that's how I would react. But Robert and me are so different. If I broke my pelvis, I would definitely not be telling jokes like, what doesn't kill you makes you doper. Right? I'd never been good at telling jokes anyways. You know what? He really did seem fine most of the time, but now, I don't understand it. Maybe the fear eventually caught up with him. I'm not even sure he understands it. I'm worried about him. I thought I could walk away from him, but I can't. No matter how much he pisses me off, I just can't do nothing while he hurts himself. It's more than that. No, not like that. We grew up together. I'm like his older sister. I'm gonna go look for him. I'll help. I want to find him too. We should split up to cover more ground. There's an alley off the gas station where he likes to do skateboard jumps or whatever. I'm gonna go check to see if he's there. If you can think of anywhere else he might have gone, please check for him. Oh no. Oh, this is taking a dark turn. Oh my god, it's sunlight. It took us all night to get up to this friggin' hill on the gorge. Goddamn. When I got there, he was sitting on his bike, looking dejected. It was pointing towards the place he intended to jump from. He was just looking at the ground, cranking the motor. That faraway look in his eyes. Robert! He wouldn't even look at me. I'm glad you're here. I need someone to witness this. My greatest stunt. Who better to watch it than self-love herself? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump the gorge on my dirt bike. No more stalling, no more talk, just me and my fear. It's time to face this head on. You better not be doing this to impress me. No, it's not that, I swear. I'm tired of being afraid of something that happened months ago. I used to be able to do things like this. I used to have no problems taking risks. But now it's like there's something wrong with me. Every time I try to snowboard or do a cool trick, something that I've always loved, it's like it's now completely alien to me. Like I'm paralyzed with fear and I don't get it. Why? If I can't even handle this one dirt bike stunt, then who am I? You're Robert freaking Raptorson. Robert, why do you always feel the need to prove yourself? You're amazing. I don't believe you. Why don't I believe you? You don't need to do this. You've already done so much. I haven't, though. I I don't want to feel like this anymore. I can understand that, but this isn't the way to face it. Alone, drunk, being totally reckless, always trying to prove something that we both know isn't true. It's okay to ask for help, Robert. You have people in your life that want to help you. You just need to let us in. You know that this isn't the way. I want to. I really do, but I can't. Why not? Because the hardest part about the accident is just thinking about it. It all happened so fast. I was just driving a little too fast and everything was fine. And then in the blink of an eye, I was upside down bleeding and I couldn't feel my legs. And I remember in the hospital just being so bored. I couldn't wait to heal so I could get back to doing the things I loved. Everyone was telling me how lucky I was to be alive. Doctors, my parents, especially Jessica. That's all I thought it was. Just luck. Just bad luck. Didn't mean anything to me other than a couple of cool scars to show off. When I went through physiotherapy, I was only focused on one thing. Getting strong enough to get on a board again. And when I was finally ready, like the very moment I was standing there ready to go, it all came back to me. And that tiny moment of my life stretched out in front of me from my feet to the horizon. And I felt every fraction of a second play out in my mind. The force of the car rolling, the glass of the windshield shattering, the feeling of my pelvis breaking, and I get stuck there. So stuck I can barely move or breathe. Is that what happened to the ski slope? Do you know what it's like to want something so bad, to spend all your time thinking about it, to spend all your time getting ready for it, and then in the moment when it should be happening, to be somewhere else? It's like running in circles. You spend so much time thinking about something you really want. And then when the time comes, when you could actually do something to get you closer to that thing you really want, you go hide where it's safe. You think about how much you want it again. You don't understand. This is who I am. I'm the skateboarding Raptor. I do cool stunts. If I'm not that, then what am I? You're so much more than that. You're a great friend. You always want people to have a good time. You make them feel good about who they are. You care about me and I care about you. I don't care about you. Jessica was right. We met, you were just a distraction. So I wouldn't have to think about the accident. Fuck everything. This bike is going over. Robert! Is that really true? Is that really just a distraction? Yes. But then I fell in love with you. Robert! Oh, thank Jesus. Oh, but he ruined his bike. God damn it, Robert. It's fine. You're fine. Robert. Oh, Robert. You let go your bike. You didn't do it. I'm just so glad you're okay. Stella, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. It's just been so hard to admit what happened. To admit that the accident changed me. I've been trying for so long to get back to normal, to go back to the Raptor I was before. But now I know that's never gonna happen. I'll never be the same. Oh, Robert, I'm sorry. Robert, about what you said earlier. Stella, I meant it. Maybe we just started as a way to keep my mind off of what happened, but I couldn't run away from it. And you didn't help me forget the past like I wanted to. You made me feel like there was more to me than stunts and pranks. And I really liked that. I felt like I was starting to discover some part of me that I never knew about. But I'm only halfway there. Like, I'm not quite that person yet. I'm just stuck between my old life and the new. And now you're moving away, and I'm afraid that there isn't anyone around who can see that part of me, then it's just gonna die out. And I'm left with nothing. And no one. I don't know how to live my life without taking chances. But if I'm not the guy who takes chances, then I'm nothing. And no matter how I feel about you, how can this be anything? There's other ways of taking chances. What do you mean? Come on, follow me. Oh! Debauchery? So is this your idea of risky? It's actually pronounced risque. Well, my heart is pumping. Mine too. Was this just a ploy to get me to sober up? Did it work? Yeah. It's a beautiful night. Yeah, really clear. Anyways, sorry about your bike. Are you gonna try and get it back? I don't know. I think it belongs to the lake now. Isn't that, like, polluting? That's a good point. I'll fish it out somehow. I'll help. Cool. Just in a minute. Yeah. Not quite yet. So, here we are, half naked in the lake. Nothing you haven't seen before. Oh, that prank that went horribly wrong. Did it, or did it go terribly right? I mean, what did I try to do with them again? No. You were trying to steal them. I was trying to steal them. We all know you wanted to relish in my Raptor bod. Maybe. Stella, I just thought that, since, you know, I'm, like, into you, I was wondering if, I can't believe he's asking me if I liked him. I thought it was so obvious. Oh, yeah, I mean, I do. Oh, sweet. Yeah. So anyways, would it be okay if I... Just kiss me already. Oh, do it now. Okay. We moved closer together and I could feel the water moving from his powerful legs kicking at it. Isn't he gonna like scratch you with his claws? Ow. Then one of his arms wrapped around me and he felt like I didn't even need to tread water anymore. When our lips finally touched, the passion surged through me. I never kissed anyone in my entire life, but for once I didn't second guess what I was doing. I just went with it as the lips gently massaged mine. I lost myself in the feeling and didn't snap out of it until he pulled me away to ask why I was shaking. I've been so caught up in the kiss that I didn't realize how cold I was. It's getting kind of chilly. Yeah, I'll warm you up. My little face! Oh my god, this game is horny. This is... wow. Well, my dirt bag is completely totaled. At least we got it out of the lake. It's good to be responsible. All the loose ends are tied up now. What the hell is going on? Oh... hey, Jess. Don't even hate Jess me right now, Robert. When you were at Skate Alley, I came over here to find Stella and look for you. Then I heard a bike crashing down the gorge. I was frantic looking everywhere. Now I find you both soaking wet. Jess, No, I can't take any more excuses. This isn't an excuse, I swear. I'm done with this. Do you know what it's like to be afraid that you might have seriously hurt yourself? That you might have died? All because of some compulsive need to prove yourself? Do you know what it's like for the people who care about you? I'm sorry. I've been dealing with something since the accident. Something I haven't been able to fully understand. Something I still don't understand. I know that, Robert. I know you know that. Jessica, I'm sorry. You know what was wrong with me, but I couldn't admit it. I couldn't admit that the accident messed me up the way that it did. I just wanted everything to go back to the way it was. I'm finally ready to admit that that the accident changed me. Sorry you had to go through that. God damn it, Robert. What? I thought you'd... Yes, I'm so happy that you finally figured it out, but I'm still angry at you right now, and now I just don't know what to do with it. It's been so much pressure to try to be your best friend, to try to not be a total bummer all the time. I feel like I'm always trying to watch out for you and to keep you out of trouble, like I'm your freaking mom. And now you finally figured it out, like you finally made a breakthrough on this thing, and I should be happy, but I'm still so royally pissed off at you. I'm sorry for not talking to you about any of it. That's what I miss the most, talking with you. We used to talk about everything. I want to be like that again. Me too. The accident, it didn't just make me scared of snowboarding and stuff. It made me scared of opening up to you. Scared that feeling would creep up on me. It's okay. You can tell me anything. I'm sorry I've been such a shitty friend, Jess. I promise I'm done with stunts. It's about time. Ugh, sorry. It will take some time to get out of mom mode. I'll be patient with you. I owe you that. I'm still a little pissed off with you. I know. Thanks. And thank you, Stella. Hey. Be good to her. She's obviously a good influence on you. Okay. Mom mode. I'm going home now. You two don't stay up all night, okay? And put on some clothes. You'll catch a cold. Bye. We'll talk tomorrow, Jess. I'd like that. I'm sorry you got caught in the middle of my thing with Jessica. It's okay. At first I didn't really understand how you two were friends. Now I kind of see it from her point of view. I'm lucky that I have her in my life. She's given me so many chances and I've always screwed it up. I'm gonna do better by her. No more stunts? No, it doesn't feel like it used to, and I'm done trying to force it. And I'll have to find some other way to get my kicks. What about pranks? No more pranks. Really? Yeah. No pranks? None. Everything I say would be completely genuine. No chicanery, deception, or subterfuge. Robert, how did you... I don't want to be a jerk, but, like, those were some pretty big words, and I'm pretty sure you used them all right. I got a word-a-day calendar for my poetry. Well, it's obviously working, but you didn't really have to be so serious. You can still do some pranks, just maybe not some stink-based ones. My socks. I'll always remember the times I had making them stink. They were gross. I actually like the smell. What? I actually squeezed one out into some wax and made a candle. What the fuck? I've heard it sometimes to get that smell in my room. It's even more intense when you add fire. You do not. The prank tour strikes again. I hate you. What's gonna happen to us? You mean us? Yeah, but also Day and Taylor and all the other cryptids and Ladle? Everything's changing. We both changed. We changed each other. Doesn't have to be bad. It's scary though. I guess we Raptors know how devastating change can be sometimes. Bad things could always happen to us. I guess you can't change that. At least we have each other. Maybe not forever, but for now. Whatever happens, whatever will come, we have to live for moments like these. Yeah, these for the time that we have left. You're all mine. My Raptor boyfriend. Is that it? We spent the whole night together. We watched the sunrise, we kissed a bunch, and more stuff happened. I can't share everything with you, Doctor. Oh, wait, what? Homie, what? After Robert's party, I remember feeling like time had slowed down. Me and Robert spent almost every minute together. We both knew we only had so long together, so we wanted to make our make-out time count. And to do that, I had a plan. Okay. So, I'm so sorry, guys, but I've been recording for a really long time. I was thinking that this was going to be the final episode, so it is 7 for 7 poems. Took me this long to figure it out, but I really hope that you enjoy. I hope you're excited for the final episode. If you are, please leave a like on this video because it really does help the channel out. Also, consider subscribing. When you subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell so you get updates on when I upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I would like to give a very special shout out and thanks to my patrons, AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, D. Roberts, Brian White, Devil J, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, Cody Webb, and Maticus Sama.